Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How about we say instead, good moment. We're all together from all over the world in this moment together. And if you brought a candle, let's light our candles together. Bring in the light with the intention that with this candle, we bring in the light. The light is already here, trust me. Whoa. Very, very bright today. Very, very bright. The book, you can get the ebook for free on receivedivinelight.com, but The Magic of Affirmation Power. I want you to absolutely get this Buddha's statement, the very first words of the Dhammapada, ingrained into your consciousness. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Everyone, let's do it. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Are you ready to do it with me now? We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Again, we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. So remember this. This is a positive thing to know. We're doing this every day to uplift you. We're going to do some affirmations afterwards. Going to answer a couple of questions that were emailed to me. This is a time to reinvent yourself and to absolutely get yourself into such a positive frame of mind. Do online courses, learn a new language, start a website, write a book, exercise. Reach out to others so they feel less isolated. Recommend funny movies to people. And I thank you all for all the funny movies that you recommended. I forgot about Fawlty Towers and Blackadder, all the old English BBC stuff with Rowan Atkinson and Monty Python, The Meaning of Life, Holy Grail. There were a couple of more movies mentioned, but I haven't seen them yet, so I don't recommend until I've seen them. The Life of Brian, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the BBC TV series version. Lots of wonderful things to keep you uplifted. To see that the crazy in the world is actually consciousness. It's all consciousness. Everything is possible for you. You must release the fear that's going on in the world right now. You absolutely must. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Keep yourself informed, maybe just once a day, from something reliable like CNN, not Fox News. That's for sure. Even just your local paper. Don't open every email that says something updated. Because that's not going to shift your consciousness to be in the divine realm where all things are possible. So right now, we're going to do a meditation. I'm going to transmit light to you, do the prayer for you all, like I'm doing every day. And for those of you who don't know, there's also Bratzo is doing, those of you who don't know Bratzo, he's enlightened and he is doing gazing, not teaching, but gazing. He's doing them for free as well every day. So you can also go to Bratzo, B-R-A-C-O. I did that with an American accent so you understand me. B-R-A-C-O. I think it's -tv.me, I think. Anyway, you'll find it. And you can gaze him with the intention of uplifting yourself and your loved ones as well while he's doing that for free. Mother Mirror, she's doing gazing as well for free. Mother Mirror, M-E-E-R-A. You can sign up and be informed for when she is doing, it's called darshan. So you gaze the enlightened one and light is transmitted to you. Because the divine knows who each and every one of you are. So when you just open yourself to be open and receptive to that light, it's not a person you're gazing. It's the light that's coming through their eyes, through their intention, that whoever's gazing, we're just plugged in. That's all there is to it for you. So let's begin straight away while cats are munching. Sounds like someone's eating their crackers. And we'll begin. So just take a few deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Be happy, be relaxed, and yet sit up straight. You can focus on a chakra if you want to, or just let go. Do your best to stop your thought. Gazing does help stop your thought. And if a thought does come up, just go, peace, be still. Peace, peace, be still. And breathe. And if you still don't feel relaxed, take a deep breath in. Hunch your shoulders right up as hard as you can. And then relax. Move your head around a bit. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Ow! Get down tonight. Just relax. Shake it off. Shake it off. Here we go. Lovely. this light. Is something beautiful to focus on. Every person is a diamond filled with light. You are a diamond filled with light. And I give thanks that every one of you, every mystical experience member, every family and your families, and everyone else who's not part of that but is part of this, watching this right now, whether it's a replay or instant, I give thanks that that light that is your truth, that is that diamond, begins to shine brighter and brighter as you rise up. You rise up in faith, in vibration. That frequency of light becomes faster and faster, and that brightens you. You start to feel your divine presence. May each and every one feel their divine presence. Thank you for going before them, divine, and preparing the way. My faith is 100%. May everyone borrow my faith, knowing that you are safe, loved. You are immortal consciousness. The generous, giving, holy light that is the truth of your being is with you always. You can call upon it at any time in this moment to be open and receptive to receiving and giving light. We're going to do some beautiful prayer affirmations. I am open and receptive. Repeat after me. I am open and receptive to receive all of the beautiful, powerful, divine light. I know that only good and light comes from me, and only good and light comes to me. I am so grateful for an increase of enthusiasm and gratitude in my heart. Money comes to me from the divine presence in magical, divine, right ways. I'm a magnet to all good opportunities. I take action. I am grateful for my life. My life is important. I am alive so that I can awaken my spirit. Every day in every divine right way, I am becoming richer and richer. I am richer in light. I am richer in health and vitality. I am richer in divine love. I am richer in divine friendship. I am richer in money. I am richer in enthusiasm. I am richer in peace and joy. I have so much to be grateful for. I remember all the things to be grateful for and I write it down every day. I see all of my loved ones happy, healthy, and prospering. And I see all of you happy, healthy, and prospering. Now, I have a wonderful announcement to make. I have put a compilation of my favorite affirmation songs, musivation songs, that were written way back in 91 and 92. Because they were all scattered on all these different programs I'd put out there. So I've put it all on one CD or MP3s called Create Miracles, Powerful Affirmation Songs to Harmonize Your Life. There are 13 of my favorite songs for healing, for oscillating. I've put more and more light into those songs in the last 2 days, listening to them, putting it in. And wonderful Trevor and John have put it all together. I did a new introduction for it. So if you wish to give it to somebody else, that will at least explain to them how the affirmation songs work. And you can get it now for only $10. Musivation.com, that's spelled musivation.com. Create Miracles. Now the CD has been ordered, but you can get it pre-ordered if you like, and I will be mailing it to you myself. And if you get the pre-order CD, we will immediately just gift you as the extra, the MP3 version, which has all the lyrics for the affirmation songs as well. You'll get that immediately. So maybe I didn't tell Trevor to do that, but I'm telling Trevor now. Thank you, Trevor. Maybe you can just pop that in their automated email. Musivation.com, it's there right on the homepage. Wonderful for children to hear as well. It doesn't matter what the age. All those wonderful songs that helped heal my body from that near-fatal car accident. And songs that just, like Divine Love, when that came out of me, I Am Love. These songs were just downloaded into me. I felt such gratitude and love for the divine. It was just, I could only do it by spilling it out in song. And if you can sing along to them as well, or just listen to them softly in the background as you're going to sleep, feed your mind, your subconscious mind, with these wonderful thoughts. These are very, very simple affirmation songs. It's not like a big pop song, big production. They're very, very simple, because when they're simple, like divine love lives in me, shining right through for all to see. Very, very simple songs of healing, repeated over and over again, over and over, like a continuous chorus to fill your subconscious mind, so you will plant these new trees of positivity, and it will definitely give you a light transmission, because I have sent light to all of these songs, even though they were written and produced a long time ago, before some of you were born. But they have worked miracles in people's life. The Miracle song has healed so many people. It is really all the songs that I wrote to heal myself. Didn't think at the time to put it out to the public, but these are my favorite songs for bringing someone up in vibration, feeding their mind thoughts of the divine, because we are here to become free, to become free. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to, for those of you who have got work to do because you're working from home and you still work for your companies, you may not have all day, but a couple of people did send some questions in. But before we do that, before I talk about these particular topics, we're going to just gaze this beautiful image. We thank John and Dara so much for finding all these beautiful images. And we're just going to listen to the music. You're going to listen to my voice at the same time. Can they do that? Listen to my voice at the same time as you have music going, or should I put music on?
Yes, they can.
They can?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll just listen to my prayer and you'll just gaze this beautiful world, see it becoming brighter and brighter, light is coming from everywhere. Or if you prefer to close your eyes, this is our time to meditate for the globe, for the entire globe, for everyone, together. Where two or more are gathered, my dearest loved ones, we do make a difference. So, let's begin. Is the music going? And they can hear my voice at the same time? Okay. We'll just be still for a minute. Just listen, and then I'll do the visualization. Dearest holy light, divine, you are omniscient wisdom. Everything that has ever been known or will be known is known. All wisdom. So with this omniscient wisdom, I give thanks. With my intention, with all of our intention, right now, we give thanks. Thank you for giving each and every person that you live in and through on this planet Earth divine guidance. Thank you for uplifting every man, woman, and child. Thank you for healing. Thank you for guiding and downloading all that is required for this healing into all of the scientists, the doctors. Thank you for protecting and guiding all of the nursing, all of the people that are looking after everyone, all of the medical profession globally. For the people that are leaving the body, I give thanks that you take them through the Stargate into the ballroom of light so that they will be reborn in beautiful circumstances with beautiful families, because no one ever dies, there is only immortal consciousness. Thank you for guiding all the government leaders to know what to do and when to do it. Thank you for releasing judgment in this world and fear. Let there be light, God. Light into every single soul on this planet. Light into every single soul alive and who has left the body. Everyone filled with this light. This omnipresent light. Glowing through the entire globe. This beautiful Mother Earth. Bless all those little animals that have been kept in those terrible circumstances. Bless them all, those innocents. everyone forgive themselves, for they know not what they've done when they've done harm to these animals. Let them truly forgive themselves, because God, you don't forgive anyone. You don't judge anyone. It's only each person who judges themselves, who hide in their own shadow. May they awaken and become aware and awaken. Everyone who's been sleepy, may they be awakened to God within them. Doesn't matter their culture, their religious belief or non-religious belief, may they awaken to the truth of who they are. They are in the ocean, they are a diamond. Everyone is a diamond. Thank you for awakening this planet, Divine, one soul at a time. Use our intention, because we see the entire planet, every man, woman and child, awakening, loved, looked after, healthy and happy and on purpose. May there be more and more song and upliftment and meditation and prayer. Thank you for going before everyone and preparing the way. Let everyone know how very, very deeply loved they are. May they be happy. May they rejoice in being alive. Your omnipotent power can do all things. There are no limitations. So I give thanks that everyone listening to this right now as well. Please know there are no limitations in your life. You are loved, and God, the ocean of eternal light, the divine presence, eternity itself that created you, that dreamed you up, lives and breathes and moves in you, and all things are possible for you, not just a little bit. And as Mother Meera says, and this is truth, God wants you to have everything that will bring you happiness and peace of mind. Everything. So be open and receptive to everything good. It is not egotistical. It is the opposite. The divine lives and moves and breathes in your being and in this beautiful Mother Earth. Let there be light. Done and it is so. Amen. Thank you, God. Alrighty. Am I back? So for those of you who do have to get on with your day and your work, tomorrow will be a webinar. You just have to keep coming back to receive.divinelight.com. You can listen to all the replays or the live streams. Let your friends and family know about it. If it's not for them, it's not. But you never know. People are more aware now. This could be a good time for them to awaken, and it will assist them. It truly will. Maybe they won't tell you that they listen to the replay, but a lot of people are. So good job sending it out to your loved ones. ReceiveDivineLight.com. And just let them know that the free ebook, The Affirmation Power, is just filled with positivity. It's got nothing to do with religion. It's got to do with mind power, with God within them, sure, but mind power. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Thank you, Buddha. For those of you who've got to go, tomorrow, webinar, you have to get on the actual phone to be able to ask a question, but you can ask a question. And for those of you who can stay, we'll just have a little chat about freedom. God bless you all, and more love. So Holly, hello Holly. Holly, go lightly. She sent a question. She actually asked this yesterday, but then she put it in better form. I love this. What really is true freedom? In a world that appears... Oh, by the way, if anyone has a question they want answered tomorrow on the webinar, just send it to team at the Mystical Success Club. No, it's the Mystical Experience. Team, T-E-A-M, at themysticalexperience.com. And of course, you can watch lots of free videos at themysticalexperience.com. And to get the new album, Create Miracles, you just go to musivation.com, M-U-S-I-V-A-T-I-O-N. Okay, back to Holly. What really is true freedom? In a world that appears to have rules, I like that, the way she puts that, in a world that appears to have rules, how do we live in that freedom while being detached to circumstance? The beautiful story that comes to mind is the Zen story, Is That So? I love Zen flesh and Zen bones, and I love this story as well. It's actually has been written in a more detailed way in some other Zen books, but this one's pretty good too. The Zen master, Hakun, was praised by his neighbors as one of living a pure life. He was enlightened. A beautiful Japanese girl whose parents owned a food store lived near him. Suddenly, without any warning, her parents discovered she was pregnant. This made her parents very angry. So she's not going to confess who her lover was, but after a lot of harassment from her parents, she said that the Zen master, Hakun, was her lover. In great anger, the parents went to the master. Is that so? Was all that he would say. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Hakun said, is that so? He didn't say, no, I'm not. He didn't deny it. He didn't say, yes, I am, because he wasn't. He just said, is that so? So after the child was born, they took it to Hakun for him to look after it. And by this time, though, in the town, in that area, he had lost his reputation as being this wonderful Zen master, this pure soul. It didn't worry him at all. Not at all. And he looked after the child as if it was his own. He cared for this child. He got milk for it from his neighbours. He did whatever he could to feed it. Everything else the little one needed, the love, the affection, everything that was required, he just did peacefully. But a year later, the little girl's mother could stand it no longer. She was pining for her little daughter. So she told her parents the truth, that the real father of the child, her lover, was a young guy that worked in the fish market. So the mother and father of the girl at once went to Hakun to ask his forgiveness, to beg his forgiveness. They apologised and apologised, and they wanted the child back again, and Hakun, no problem, he was willing. He just handed the child, who he'd loved and looked after for a year, and all he said was, is that so? So, once someone has attained freedom, their kundalini has awakened, a phenomena happens within you, and it's extremely challenging to explain, but I'll do my best. Something happens, you end up being in the absolute now, always. You know that this world is not real. It's God's dream. You see light everywhere. You see joy in a garbage bin, in anything. Rats are beautiful. Spiders, everything is beautiful. Well, maybe not spiders, but anyway. Everything is beautiful. Everything is a creation of the divine. You live in this world, but you're really not from it anymore. You're in the eternal ocean of light, even though you're still in your physical body. Fear doesn't affect you anymore. You always have faith. And you love every single bee, bird, cat, dog, person, tree, flower equally. You see and feel the divine presence in every single person. You know that the divine presence is in every single person, and you love that. And you can see, with no attachment and no judgment who people are, what's really going on at the depth of their being. If they're angry, if they're slaughtering people, if they're in fear, if they're feeling not worthy, if they're humble, if they're bright, if they're shining, you see who they are with no attachment. Hakum was able to release the child and love the child because the child was God, and God is within in everything. He wasn't ever going to lose anything. He didn't care about reputation or what people thought of him. He's in love. He's one with the divine presence, and that's all that matters. And you live in such peace and joy. So you can see the world, and the world through millennia has had disasters happen and great things happen and stupid precedents happen and lots and lots of things that happen. But once you have that freedom, you don't look at the rules and regulations. Sure, you pay your taxes and you do the things that you have to do to keep a peaceful life. You do all those things. And you love and you give and you receive with no attachment. Circumstances are what people have created through their thoughts, and you understand that with no judgment. So when others say, oh, it's that person's karma, you don't look at that in that way at all. Even though it's their thoughts that created that particular circumstance, you don't look at that. You have compassion for every individual. You know that they are here because their soul deserved to be here for them to awaken, and that they will work through whatever they need to work through. And you, with compassion, transmit light. You are plugged in. You ask the divine through your intention, through your thought, to bless these people with an increase of light, of awareness, of joy. And that's what freedom is. And so before you get there, you are grateful every day of your life for your journey. You do whatever you can do to improve your life, to improve your health, your circumstances, that without judgment. You take action without worrying about what anyone else is going to think about what you do. And you do everything with gratitude. And every day, do something that you know will assist someone else. You don't put yourself in danger. You don't go into the lion's den, leave that up to Daniel. When they're hungry and they haven't eaten for a while. You don't do that. You don't swim out to save someone when you're not a strong enough swimmer yet. You do all the things that are sensible to look after yourself. I'll say it again and again. You put the light on your oxygen mask first before the child's. You become a strong swimmer. You feed those lions. Then you can pat them. It is not selfish. You must look after yourself first, and then every day do something that will either uplift someone in consciousness, or just give them a compliment, or actually gift them something if they're in need. If you see families that are in need, maybe you could just send them some money in PayPal, or you can go to the Christian Children's Fund or the Red Cross to tithe. Do whatever you can in whatever way you can. It could be just a smile. And you let yourself feel peaceful. And you're grateful. And you love. Whenever you feel yourself, oh, that person, I've been doing all this for them and they didn't do anything for me. Stop yourself immediately. Oh, stop. In the name of love. Before you break your own heart. Never ever do that. When we give, we don't do it for a return. And this is something in people's consciousness that is very challenging to work out. But if you're aware that you're doing it, stop complaining. Don't complain. Just stop yourself mid-sentence, mid-thought. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm actually getting all this light sent to me, and then I'm losing it by saying something not, because it's not going to hurt the person that you're thinking nasty thoughts about. Trust me, it's not. You don't have the power for that. That's just God. That's God's will. It will destroy you, not the other person. So stop yourself, even if it's just for a selfish reason to start with, I don't care. But stop yourself from complaining about other people. Stop yourself from judging. Stop yourself immediately from expecting anything in return when you are giving something. Give to give. Read The Magnificent Obsession. Not the movie, the Hollywood movie didn't do a good take on the book. Very old book. Give. Be grateful. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. Write it down every day, every day. And look at gorgeous cards like the mystical greeting cards. Yay! I love this little Buddha. I actually use this little Buddha on the new Create Miracles CD because it's just like, I'm singing affirmation songs, yay! Affirmation power, 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 power. Learn something new. I mean, Lorne said, he sent a question, you know, I was going to learn a language online. Yeah, learn a language online. Of course, that's fine. Do anything to improve your mind anytime. And when you learn a new language, you're actually awakening, like the Kundalini awakens when it ends up in the brain. It awakens certain parts, and when I'm sending light, you might feel, some of you, you're at that stage of evolution where you actually feel it tingling in your head. And that's enticing the Kundalini to come up the Sushumna to awaken you. Everyone's got the Kundalini. It's there. And it ends up igniting different parts of the brain. It actually does that. So that when the divine wants to speak through someone, not psychics, not, oh my God, I can feel Henry entering my body now. No, no, no. Hello, Henry. Hello, I'm Henry. No, I'm speaking about the divine presence speaking directly through you. Like there's so many times John or someone have said, wow, that was really interesting. And I say to them, it was interesting to me too, because I just get downloaded information. Because there's different parts of the brain that are awakened. You don't think this huge grey mass was just meant to be not used. It'll be utilised. But when you learn a new language, it ignites a new part of your brain. So that actually, when you're learning anything new, piano, hey Laura, Laura, that's it. When you're using a different part of your brain and you're learning something brand new, it ignites a different part of your brain, it awakens it. So that actually does help you towards your freedom and your enlightenment. Use it, or you lose it. I think that's about all for today, but if you do have questions or any topics you would like me to speak about every day as we do these wonderful prayers and meditations together, just team@themysticalexperience.com. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being open and receptive to having your life improve, to awakening, to freedom. Thank you, John and Dara, for coming up the mountain. Thank you, Trevi. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, everyone. William, Lou, all of you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for the great question, Holly. God bless you all. So tomorrow, 9 a.m., I'm here all week and the week after. Love you so much. My love.
I am love. I'm in touch with